What's up, gang? We are descending into Cleveland, Ohio. It is Tuesday morning. Just took off from home base in New Hampshire and coming over here to check out a real estate portfolio I've been putting together. Crazy situation. I bought $6 million worth of single family and multifamily real estate in Cleveland, and I've never even been to the city of Cleveland before. This will be my first time ever. I do have a lot of business in Ohio around the state, and so we're going to touch down and check out some of our portfolio and work on a strategy on getting it leased up and stabilized. So follow along. Here's the deal. I bought this building. I bought a bunch of single family homes. I bought this building out here in Cleveland and put property management companies. I took the portfolio, split the baby on it, handed half to one property management company and the other half to the other property management company, expecting them to have a good lease-up strategy and get some tenants. I mean, we are working with Section 8, affordable housing. There's a housing crisis. There's not enough of this type of inventory for folks. It's just very well known. And so this shouldn't have been an issue whatsoever. As time's gone by, we've been told one thing over and over again. And so we had to come out here and verify what the hell was actually going on. Yeah, Brad, we have a security issue at this building with the front door, from what I understand.
Yeah, we've had several break-ins.
Got
We
it.
just had it propped open now because they mopped. It was all wet.
You know, but is it fixed, or is it still able to be jimmied with a knife or something?
Seems to be fixed. We haven't had anything
Okay.
in the last few weeks.
Wonderful. Where do we start? We'd like to see some units.
We go right down here.
It's clean. Bought this building, I'd never seen it before. Sent a crew of guys out here, had inspection reports, and worked off of the paperwork and worked through the eyes of the guys that I sent here because we had a lot going on at the time. But the building's in good shape.
How much does this unit go for?
I don't know. Christina, what's the rent on this unit?
$695.
$695.
We got to call Brian from...
How many? Is this building, we have 2 bedrooms here as well?
The second one that you went into, they consider a 2-bedroom, where this has a wall with a door. They call that the 2-bedroom.
So does it have a living room or no?
No.
So they're all basically 1-bedrooms.
That's right.
From a housing authority standpoint, they're gonna be 1-bedrooms.
They would consider them as a 2 because that room has its own entry and a closet.
So a living room, but a living room is required on the HUD requirements, correct?
Use it both ways, I guess. Yeah, we're showing them as 2 bedrooms, and we have some rented as 2 bedrooms.
Got it. And so what is this 43 units?
40.
40 units total. Why did I think it was more than that?
I thought it was 43 as well.
You saw that number somewhere. Huh.
Positive it's 40.
Tell me about your marketing process and your funnel for getting applicants.
So we utilize Show Mojo that pushes out to all the IDX feeds like Zumper and Trulia and all that. And then we have our own Zillow account that we pay for. The only thing that we're not on is apartments.com premium. They charge based upon the number of units. And they just came out with a program. We were just talking about it this week. Ashton's getting some details on it. But I believe it was either $2.99 or $3.99. I don't remember.
You know, just from a business mind in me, you know, how many open units do we have?
This shows a total of 41 units, but I think that might have the laundry room on here. And I believe that we have a total of 9 total rented right now.
31 units.
Yeah.
You know, it seems probably reasonable to think that proceeding with the premium listing, I'm a little disappointed that we haven't done that, that we've been sitting on that. You know, when you add up 31 units times the monthly rent and the loss of revenue that we're having, and we haven't chose to do that premium listing. So we tell me about the system that you use when they call you.
So Show Mojo basically is a scheduling system. So when they call, they get a text to confirm with the showing, and then they text basically, it goes to Jake and our team to set their appointments. It's like almost like a self-scheduling where they can choose a time that they want to see it, and then they get a confirmation, and then they get follow-up text messages, a reminder of their appointment. Hey, your appointment's in an hour. They just keep confirmed up, and
There's 2 points of contention here. One is that we've gone all this time, and it just came to my knowledge this week that we're not running a premium listing on apartments.com. I think that's an enormous miss. The second miss is I did play with your system, and I think that for the type of tenant that is going to be looking for one of these units, it's highly, I think it has an enormous amount of friction. A third miss, I think, is I don't like how the listings that I'm pushing out for my building that I pay you all to manage also gives an option for them to get sent every listing that you have available. And so we're going to do an autopsy of the marketing, and we're probably going to take that over because Christine will answer the phone, have a live person, and we need to get this leased up. This has not been a successful project.
yeah, no problem at all.
Who do you know that works at CHMA?
My fiance.
Hell yeah.
She's a property manager, so we can get this listed. We can get it up there to the point where
It just, it's been a long time since I lived in the hood, but I spent a long time living in the hood. These are my people. And I just don't see that system being successful with those types. I think we need to market heavily to Section 8 and hold their hand a little bit to get them in here. And so I think that's what's gonna help this building lease up faster. And so any help with your fiance would be greatly appreciated. We'll walk around, see the side of the building. We're gonna walk with you. If we build out the marketing funnel here, Lori, this is a miss that it took 6 months to get out here. But if we build out the marketing funnel, then we'll fill this thing, no problem.
Yeah.
I want to go to fucking CMH right now. I want to see. Do we have to hang out with these guys to see the houses? Do we have to be with them to see the houses?
They're just here for this one, right?
Yeah, they only have this one. The other houses
Oh,
are
okay, good. And what we found is that the listings were not optimized. The contact number for the property management company was going to an automated system that tells you to text in the number of the address that you're looking at, but it also gives them the option to say, hey, press 1 to enter the address of what you're looking at, press 2 and we'll text you a link of every unit that we have available. This gentleman who owns the property management company just told me they have 2,000 units available. So you're listing my building on my dollar, and then when they call your number, they don't get a real human being, and then they get the option to get a listing for every unit you have available in the 2,000 unit portfolio that you have. So as these things kind of come together and the stars line up, things come into clarity, it starts to present a problem. Also going to take complete control of rebuilding the marketing engine, which will look like our own listings, and the copy of the listings was terrible as well. It doesn't even identify that we accept Section 8 vouchers, and for many other, or what type of units we have, or what the price of the units are. And so we're gonna redo the listings. We're gonna use all of our own standard copy that's very successful when we deploy it. We're gonna put in our contact information. We use a system called call tracking metrics. Again, trust but verify. We use a call tracking. Yes, sir. We use call tracking metrics to be able to monitor. You can have a unique phone number for every listing or for every unit, so you can track it, and it gives a good, amazing tracking system to be able to see how many phone calls are coming in. Business, so many businesses, put my phone away, so many businesses operate like this. You have a marketing and sales engine, and that is designed to create a phone call. That what happens with that phone call is how we monetize, right? You look at my addiction treatment businesses. We have to get the information out to people that are seeking help for addiction and mental health disorders. So we put that out there, that ends up into a phone call. That's the beginning of the process of how we obtain clients, customers, or patients, whatever. And so this is no different. So we're building a marketing engine, and then we're gonna monitor and measure the amount of phone calls, the talk time, the missed call ratios, etc., so we can see the performance. We can run test ads on this copy with this type of photos against this copy with this type of photos, and there's a lot of creativity that we can do. But right now, we're not getting the fucking leads for the building, right? This is crazy, and so we're gonna fix that. We're gonna take this over. We're going to fire this property management company in short order. That's going to be done very quickly. And then we are going to build out our own systems and processes here in Cleveland. Gang. I have property management, have a front of the house marketing engine, we'll have a leasing mechanism, we'll have cash flow, collecting rents, evictions, and operating like that. And then once all of that is built, I'll consider it stabilized. I also own all of these properties cash. And so one of the major things here is because it's not leased up, I haven't been able to get traditional financing. And so we will refi, I'll be able to get my cash out, and then we will build an acquisition engine to start purchasing more real estate and redeploying cash into the market here. So thank you so much for following along. Let's go get it. Thanks for making the time. Pleasure to meet you. Absolutely. Pleasure.
It.
You got it.
Look
All right.
forward to it.
Nice to
Thanks,
meet you.
Lori. Nice meeting you.
CMHA. And so we're going to go in and speak with whoever's here and try to build a relationship with the folks that are placing tenants and overseeing the Section 8 program to fill some of these vacant apartments and houses that we have. So I'm not going to bring you in with me because it's a little weird, but we'll check in afterwards. Let's get it. Lori. Gucci. We met some people in there that said they're going to fill these units easily. So there's a lot of, just a lesson there is sometimes you got to get out here and just do it yourself, touch it, feel it, jump in, shake hands, look people in the whites of their eyes, get a lot of business done that way. And what the fuck is this shit?
Midges.
What is a midge?
They come from the lake.
Is that like a Ohioan bug?
Yeah.
Ohio got their own bugs. What are we asking for this?
$13.75.
What do you think of that price?
Too high.
Feels too high.
Yeah.
Feels like a $11.75, $1,200.
With the Section 8 tenant in here, that could possibly cover maybe their whole rent, or they would probably have to pay maybe $100, $50 to $100. Because this is a 3-bedroom. What's the number?
They want $13.75 for this. The most important thing is that you get these listings built out, the marketing engine, and so we can get the phone turned on, and then we get to work. And we need a handyman.
So I have a pro handyman that I've been speaking to for the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I can install a hot water tank for $150. I think that's kind of cheap. I want to start him with one property just to see how he does.
Yeah, try him out.
The regular hot water tank, gas, 40 gallons tall is $550 to $600. So we're still $200 short than what Dylan gave us, and he still didn't give us a quote for that. And he was saying $950. The pros are charging about $1,200.
$1,200 for what?
Hot water tank, warranty, install.
Got it. All right, we gotta start getting this shit done though. You know? Christina, I see why this is so much. It's a 4-bedroom. Christina, it's a 4-bedroom unit. There's a whole like living room area and a 4th bedroom up there. That's why it's that much, which is probably worth it.
If a lady has a bunch of kids, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you have these people that have kind of a unique voucher tenant with.
I haven't came across anybody that has a 4-bedroom. Only 3.
Really? All right. Well, how many leads have we had?
For this one is not listed, but we had someone.
I don't mean, see, the thing is when we have apartments.com, for when we have the Grassmere building, when we have all of these homes listed, the phone calls, if they call for this, it doesn't necessarily mean it's this.
Right.
You're like, oh, I have this. Oh, you're looking for a 1-bedroom? I have this. And so it's generating a lead funnel of phone calls, you know.
We have 52nd that is rented out, and out of all the properties that are listed, 52nd, people want it. Maybe just because of the area, it's in the Slavic village, it's in a nicer area, but I'm not taking that listing down even if we have.
No, keep the numbers, yeah, keep the phone calls. The leads are invaluable.